everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Dead Island. Let's continue. So, had a little bit of a crash, but thankfully it loaded me back right here, so I just walked to where I was before. No big deal. This game seems to be very gentle with its crashing, which is a nice thing. If it's gonna have to crash, it might as well do it. Honestly, I cannot blame this game for crashing, considering I've had this thing running for probably, I think it said 160 hours at this point, non-stop, just because I leave the program running when I take breaks or go to sleep. And that's typically what I do for all games, and so I don't really consider it a big issue if it crashes when I try to alt-tab back into something and it doesn't quite work. It is an issue, just not a big issue. So I had because the program exited, I had the opportunity to look at the achievements I've gotten and the achievements I haven't gotten. At this point, it's pretty much the achievements I haven't gotten require some pretty ridiculous stuff. Even more ridiculous than taking out all those guys. I guess I could go into rage mode, try to take them all out that way. Like, get 10 headshots in a row is one of the quests, achievements. Kill 15 with a hammer without getting hit. Lots of things that are just really big numbers. Reach level 15, that's somewhat reasonable that we would approach that. It's kind of strange that we're getting introduced to the natives this way. Is it appropriate to call them natives? I'm not sure. That might be disparaging in some fashion.
Okay, get ready. I'm gonna open the gate for you.
Really? I was expecting more there. I was expecting we were gonna end up doing more. So we don't come back around and deal with this building, apparently. I can't help but feel like this level is unfinished, because it is. I mean, I would not believe any developer that tried to tell me that these levels were completely, fully finished. They had no intention to have anything else in them at all. That I would think they were just trying to save face and lying to me. It would be only worse if that was the truth. That the forest section is completely finished, and the jungle section and the laboratory section. Not the forest section, there is no forest section. There's sort of a forest area in the resort. You might call that the forest section, but even the resort, when you get down to it, is missing some elements. There are bungalows in that resort that felt like they would have had something in them, that they should have had something in them. Why is my weapon? I must be tapping the right button, switching it out. I feel like a slight increase here. I might finally be slightly overpowered. Take a Molotov, even though that's gonna fill up a slot.
Okay, you should be able to see the warehouse now.
So here's some chemicals. Hold this barricade bar, release this. Hop on the head. Like, I'm supposed to do something with these chemicals, right? At some point? There's some trick here. Somebody bothered to animate this. I'm gonna end up just dropping this on them. Here. You stay there. Nice and safe, chemicals. Just throw that meat trap, see if that works. I guess it kinda works.
They are murdering me!
Yep, they definitely are. So the meat trap doesn't really even work that well. It doesn't keep their attention for very long. So one of the problems that we have with this game now is once you've figured out that you can just kick them and that will immediately tell you if they're alive or not as zombies, there's no subversion of that ever, and there really should be. About halfway through the game you should kick a zombie, it should not move, you should get closer and it should hop up on you. That really should have had half the game go where it felt like you understood the rules and the rules would never change, and then right then for the twist the rules should change. The rules really haven't changed in this game. We've seen zombies, we know zombies will always attack, they will always yell and scream if they're infected and they're gonna run at you. Thugs are always gonna growl, so I know there's a thug in here of some sort. This is a super thug, whatever. What are they called, brutes? So when the brutes get burned up, they lose basically all their animation too. It sucks. Tiring hammer. Recording?
Okay. We hit some kind of animal, and the car careened off the road and down an embankment. Through the
Oops. Sorry. Didn't realize the audio was gonna cut out there. I guess I can make a couple Dio bombs while I'm here.
trees. The driver, my driver, is badly hurt. I think his leg is broken. Wait. I'm hearing something else too. What the fuck is that? Something's coming. God, it's something big. God. It's an orangutan. Oh, fuck. Nice. Jesus Christ. It's infected. It's the animal we hit. It should be dead. Why the fuck isn't it?
Alright, so that opens an amazing new thought. Are we gonna have zombie orangutans attack us? That would be something cool. Hint, no. I have fuzzy memories of this game, but I can practically guarantee you there are no zombie monkeys in this game. There should be, particularly with that dialogue. Bodily harm mod.
Can't hurt to look.
Molotov, I'll take that. Fuses. Use the fuse to restore power.
Okay, now, take it to the generator. Go. Down the hill.
So I noticed that this one reset, so I saw it. But that is a good change switcheroo for us. It was a good try there. Let's see, where are we going? This way. And we sure we don't want to go down this way? I think we want to go this way, yeah. Look, it seems like there may have been two paths. We're getting floater meat, which I guess floaters made it to this area when it was raining but dried out or got eaten by other zombies. Let's see. And it seems like there's nothing or no reason to get into this building, or no reason or opportunity. Seems like it's just completely stuck, and it doesn't seem like you could have come that direction either. So this traditional outfit for the zombie lady here. What's funny is she is in less skimpy clothing than the resort people. So they can hold back, they simply chose not to. I mean, I barely even, on first look, even saw that this was a female. But I mean, that's pretty fully clothed for a native. Stereotype. See, I wish I could flip this body over, see what she's wearing. Maybe that's a little skimpier. Even if it is, the way the body's been placed may have been designed to hide that outfit, because they didn't want to use it. Here's a Tesla mod. Man, we're running onto mods quite a lot. The game is almost over, and all of a sudden it's giving us every mod we would want. Do we want to insert a new fuse now, or do we want to stake out the place? So can we build either one of those mods? We have the Justice mod, which I don't think we've ever done that. And then we have the Magic Wand mod, which we've never done this. And then we have Stalk, the Toxic mod, which I'm pretty sure we've done that. But we'll do it anyways. I could use the Molotov blueprints to make some more if I wanted. So the Tesla mod requires a sledgehammer and $1,000, which is nothing. And the bodily harm requires a tonfa. Bloody Mary requires a baton of some sort. Well, this is going to be a trap, I'm sure.
Let's open this up.
Turn the power on.
Everything is up and running. All right. Now get your asses out of there, because the noise has attracted the infected and they're coming from everywhere. I repeat, they're coming from everywhere.
The fact that almost all the zombies we're getting now are infected is kind of making it easier. So we're supposed to run. It might be kind of cool to go into rage mode. Let's see, how many can we kill? One. Exactly one person in rage mode. I thought there was a whole bunch more back behind there. So yeah, we're getting the music indicating that there's going to be a challenge here, but there's not really. Well, that guy did certainly hit hard. I assume where we're standing right here, that's going to unlock, but it may not. Actually, it may just never unlock. It looks like it would, but just take the chemicals with us, I guess. There's a floater walking by us. Seems kind of silly I can get away with this. This seems a little weird. It shouldn't be this easy. I am not running. I can't run while carrying the chemicals. Is there something in the chemicals that are keeping them from coming near me? Have I found some trick? Am I supposed to stick this in the back? No. This makes no sense at all. I mean, seriously, here's your chemicals. I bought them for you. In case you needed them. That was ridiculous. Just plain stupid stupidity there. I walked by all of those guys. Didn't seem to give one darn about me. Eat this fruit. Come over here. Grab this. So now that we've done the quest, we have the devastating home run mod that was hidden back here. I knew there was something back here. I kind of remembered there was something back here. And this, which, if we were going to do the devastating home run mod, I'm pretty sure we need a baseball bat. We need a metal baseball bat and 2 blades. Interesting. I'm not even going to make half of these mods. It feels like, no, I am making like 1 of each, but barely.
You. Seriously. You may have just saved us all. Hey, if you need shells for the shotgun, please help yourselves. Talk to Dr. West. I think he might have discovered something.
Level up shotgun rifle mod. Shock rifle mod. Let's put this on my rifle, sure. That sounds like fun. I'll upgrade that. I have enough money. That sounds nice. Oh, and I have a point. So effectively now we have our medkits 75% more effective. Our next 2 points go to movement speed on Fury. Then Fury lasts longer and is more effective. then we would go for the rage. Let's see. Decreases the amount of rage required to activate Fury. I guess that's what I would want. And then finally that. And then I think that may get close to as much as we can do in one playthrough. I'm not even sure we're gonna get that far, really. Where are we on our quests? Just the House of Science quest, which basically means go talk to the guy again. This bench in the middle is the problem. Here's bad floor plan layout 101. If you hadn't put this bench here, nobody would have questioned it one bit. And because you did put the bench there, I'm now having to struggle to jump over it. That's a simple solution too, just take it out. Alright. Dependable brass knuckles, selling. Feeble brass knuckles, selling. Flimsy hammer, selling. Magic wand crowbar, selling. Short circuit machete. Short circuit machete. Toxic wicked knife, selling. 554 for the venom blade machete. And venom wicked sickle. I'm gonna sell the venom wicked sickle. Slaughtering magnum. All that. Everything else we're selling. Interesting, I have one medium med kit here that's not connected with the rest. It'd be strange that I could only have 47 in one section. Why do I only have one wristwatch? I'll buy a couple in case there's something I'm supposed to be doing with that. Let's go ahead and equip a new weapon. Which one's better? This one by slightly, a little bit, and that one can go there. Where's the venom one? There it is. Alcohol, extra snack. In we go.
What do we have here?
Why am I still searching for things? It is an excellent question. The rate of return is so low. It's so uninteresting. Let's see, can we talk to this guy? Nope. Can we talk to Bob? Nope. Already took the money off that guy. Well, I'm not gonna bother to come in here and take everything here. I just want to look, make sure there's no mod in any of this area. I don't want to miss something. Yeah, there's nothing there. Good. Let's go talk to Dr. West. Oh, there's champagne. I could go take some more to sweat on him.
It's a bit of a mystery. You all have the same blood type, O negative, but that might just be a coincidence. For some reason, the virus doesn't react to your T cells the way it does to others. It doesn't mutate, it doesn't duplicate, it just dies. The only possible way to make someone else immune would be a complete blood transfusion. Not a practical solution, as it would likely result in your death. Good. Now, this is what I do know. It appears to be a strange mutation of a degenerative neurological disease endemic to this region, Kuru. It's a prion disease like mad cow, only it affects humans, and was first discovered among the indigenous tribes that practiced cannibalism. The infected natives were brought in by their kinfolk, but the kinfolk weren't sick. The question is, why? What's the connection between you and them? Does their blood possess antibodies yours doesn't? The answer could save thousands of lives. I heard they left their village and set up camp somewhere nearby. I'm sure they're not far. I need you to find them and convince them to allow you to take some blood samples. Can you do this?
No! No, I can't do this. I can't run around the forest finding a native tribe and taking their blood. Oh wait, I'll try.
Sure.
I want to take
Ridiculous
blood samples,
request.
but they won't allow it. For you see, blood is sacred to them. I tried to explain, but I'm afraid I offended them.
Chapter 12, The Scientific Method. New quest, Man of Faith. Quest completed, House of Science. So, Kuru is a disease, and it is among people who practice cannibalism, but I don't think it doesn't make them zombies. Rabies is the only real world disease that is even somewhat like zombieism is shown on TV. Of course, you could certainly get somebody high on any number of drugs or any specific drug, and that might turn around and... Can I really go this direction? This does not look like that's the way to go. That looks like the absolute wrong way. Why am I running? The wrong direction. So let's hop in the car, and I think I should go down this direction. This makes a lot more sense than trying to go that way. And I'm sure after a little bit the map will agree. Here we go. Yeah. Yep. It now agrees with me, and I think this is the right way. Maybe we'll get some kind of side quest or something when we go through this little village section, which I assume it's just bungalows for where the scientists lived. Although why even put them that far apart? Which way? We'll just drive away from that brute. Alright, guy needs our help. Come over here. Come up here. get a nice little advantage here. What do we want? Is that enough, or do I need to try and take out the brute over there too? I think there's a zombie right next to me, yep. Talk to the scientist. There's a guy. Oh, son of a... It must have hit a plant and bounced right back. Wow. Darn it, darn it, darn it. You can always use med kits except for when you're getting run over by a brute. Making a suggestion here, game. Dance for me, pretty dance. I guess that works. Challenge finished, anger management. I guess I killed enough of those brutes. Wasted like 4 deodorant bombs on them. Oh well, let's talk to this guy.
God, you made it in time. Several hours ago, my good friend broke off all contact on the CB radio. I hope it's just his equipment that's in trouble and not him.
Fine.
Definitely.
Can you check and see if he's safe and sound?
Alright. So now we have a little bit of a side quest to do. Is there anything else over here? I mean, in theory, one should be able to get into these buildings, but I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't an actual way in. Darn it. Here's your bathroom design for their facility. There you go. A thug in such a tight and close space is gonna be a pain. Hey, that was nice that the animation actually had it on the step. You know what? I almost wasted a bullet there. little tree sticking through here or floating through the air, depending on your perspective. What else is in here? Just barricaded stuff and a personal ID, collectible. There's not a great balance between deciding whether a area is a collectibles area that you can skip or not. And in a zombie game, it probably should be closer to there are no areas you can really skip, because just of the factor that you would want to search for any and all survivors. Alright. So how does one get in this building? Well, that's the way, I guess. Another personal ID. It kind of makes sense.
What's in here?
That you would go through buildings and... There we go, open that door. Find personal IDs of people. You know, it's not a terrible thought that I really wouldn't think of in any kind of emergency situation, but it's not a terrible thought to grab people's IDs, and particularly if you see the dead bodies. I think that in particular would be the big difference between us just finding IDs and not seeing the bodies of the people who the IDs belong to. So we can't really honestly testify to something along the lines of we're sure this person's dead or we're sure this person's alive just because we have their ID. All we could say is, well, we found their ID. And a lot of times we're finding their IDs in very normal places where an ID would be stored or placed. This door doesn't open. I can't jump through the window. I can't jump through this window. This door doesn't open. Well, I'm confused. Like, I can't crawl through the window. That's been proven several times. And this building looks full of stuff, sorta. But if we go up here, there's no entrance. Unless there's a hatch that I'm just not seeing. Yeah, there's no way in. Well, that sure feels incomplete, doesn't it? They decorated the place, they're all ready for you to be able to go in it, and maybe there's a reason why we can't get in it right now. Maybe down the line we will be given an excuse. Well, there's what rage mode does for the guy in the dreadlocks. If those really are dreadlocks. It works on him. It just doesn't work on the next zombie. Because it takes your entire time just to kill that guy.
Let's open this up.
Money, personal ID. Seems like we're finding IDs as often as we're finding mods now. Money. So it's kind of funny is that door is open and I'm all freaked out about it. Tell him his friend's dead. Okay. Alright. So I guess we have no interest in doing anything else right now. If we'll wait until they tell us that what they want us to do, because there's seems to just be such an opportunity here. I missed that. To I can't believe I cannot believe I did that. I have no idea what the deal with the weapons are though. The weapons, just as we keep going, seem to have this tendency to decide they're gonna stop working. What can we create? I think we can make 3 of these. And then we haven't done the bodily harm mod. We'll do that one. And the toxic mod or the venom mod. I'll do the venom mod since have we done the barbed wire mod? We'll do that. All of that should work kinda nicely. Still no reason why we can turn on the sounds on the radio. I thought that was gonna be something. I thought that was gonna be some mission where we had to turn off all the audio, but no. It's just apparently if you want it, you can do it. It makes no sense in a zombie game where they specifically said they go towards noise. Again, it seems like there's no way into this building. So, what I'm really looking for in a Dead Island 2 is that you can enter every single building, they're decorated and full of something interesting. And there's no sections that are unfinished. And they really would have no argument whatsoever to not be finished, considering they have not put a hard release date on this game. I'm covering it now because this is going to be somewhere close, like 3 to 4 months at most to the date that they said. But they haven't put a hard date on it. They've delayed it once already, so there's no excuse to put out an unfinished product when you've already worked to finish it.
That's what I was worried about. Everyone is succumbing. If they come, I can't fight them.
Well, I can give you weapons.
If I go out there, I'll never make it back. There are too many, and I can't fight them. I'm slowly running out of food. I'm trying to make it last, but I'm lightheaded. I'm weak. I'm not sure if the serum I took will work correctly in my weakened condition.
serum.
Sure.
Search through the nearby living quarters. I'm sure you'll find something edible. Crackers, soup, anything. Will you help me?
The dead don't eat crackers. Crackers, soup, whatever. What serum did he take? Is the question. Here's some food. And then I think we're gonna end up going to every single house here. At this rate. Alright, they got me there. Man, if you just had the double stomp like really early in the game, then your issue of the durability on the weapons would be pretty much fixed. You would stop having that problem. Almost. So, if we go here and look at the skills, it might be very much helpful to go all the way down to whatever you are. Blade Master, if you play as a different character, it will be Throwing Master, Gun Master, or something else like that. Once you get Stomper can be used without stopping, that might be the very first thing you want to do before you go and get medkits or increase the stamina or cash penalties or extra slots or unlocking locks. Normally I go for unlocking locks as early as possible. Extra XP, I don't know. Extra XP is really going to come down to whether you think you would ever play this game twice. And at this point in 2016, I would say it would be very unrealistic for you to play it twice.
Thanks. With these provisions, I will easily survive until help arrives.
There we go.
I feel much worse, and I'm afraid that the serum isn't working, and eventually I will become one of them.
I'll shoot you, sure.
It was my birthday a month ago. My parents, wanted to visit, but as usual, I blew them off. Will you give them a message for me?
Sure, how am I going to deliver this message?
Let's do this.
The network in my laboratory should still be operational. All you have to do is send them this short message from my computer.
Okay. So that's where? Back that way. We don't want to do that right now. So we'll go to Man of Faith and set ourselves back to this direction. We got a little distracted there. Get in there. Just hop through. So, interesting, the electric gates here are keeping the zombies out. Sort of. At least making it so it isn't a nightmare in that area while you work on those quests. Again, this area is just too hilly. It's too rocky to be driving. It's really bad here. Actually, it feels like it was just at the last second expanded so you could drive on it. Otherwise, it definitely feels like there's a fast travel section. Otherwise, you would have to walk. And at a certain point, I guess I am gonna have to walk, probably at this gate. Find an alternate path to the cave.
Stay away. This is sacred ground.
Stay away, this is sacred ground. Let me talk to you. I'm here to take your sacred blood.
Outsiders! Stay away. This is sacred ground.
Well, he won't talk to me. So the quest now is find an alternate path to the cave. And if we look at the map, there's nothing here. It's a straight up actually find an alternate path. Little fat characters. Oh, it's over here. Pretty obvious.
Maybe there's something inside.
Just eat your offerings to your god. Come this way around. Don't want to get overrun with zombies. Oh, seems like I made it inside.
I am Koritoya Ope, the leader of my people. To stand among us, you must prove you are worthy. You must enter the circle of spirits and survive. Are you ready? Or are you afraid?
Okay, so we're gonna jump in here and survive the circle.
The time has come.
Defeat the strongest warriors in combat. Here they come. That's one down. So they're infected.
Are you weak? Or are you strong?
I think I'm pretty strong. I just chopped off 2 of your guys' heads. Missed her. Man, this is just chopping off heads left and right. Alright, this one's on fire. So, I guess technically there would be a slight problem there. With them being on fire, and if I didn't have enough health to recover. And if I was taking a lot of damage, this might be difficult. I kind of remember it being a little difficult. Maybe I'm playing a little bit better than when I did last time. Wouldn't that be a sad statement? Because we still don't really feel like we're super overpowered. I mean, maybe now. Maybe now that I'm killing zombies in one attack, I'd say a little overpowered, but
You have finished the first test.
that's the first test.
To the spirits. But you must now prove yourselves to the people. You must fight our greatest warrior and win. It is a fight to the death.
Oh, like all those weren't? So this guy's like scaled up bigger, and he seems like he's a Well, he's dead. Well, that worked.
I see now that you are great, great warriors. You have earned our
So,
respect.
it kinda
You
is
have earned our
flimsy.
blood.
There are outfits, but not really that flimsy. Blood sample of Dr. West. So that's like the only time we're gonna see that guy in the entire game. That's a little strange. We can't really see Opie here. I figured that might be funny if that worked. We'll take all this. So we've got a warrior quest here. Let's take that as we're eating this fruit.
Outsiders.
There's a knife sitting in the edge there. And here's the guy with the quest.
Come close, please. I need oleander blossoms. They are needed so we won't become one of them.
Ah,
We can end our lives and leave this earth and go to the dream time. Will you help us?
so they're gonna eat the oleander blossoms to kill themselves. Okay,
I'm in.
whatever.
Oleander grows in well-lit places. Oleander grows. Please keep looking.
Oleander blossoms, interesting. It grows in well-lit places. Our next, so that's just a continuous event. It's probably not even worth it to try and do it once. So we're going back this way now. And we could do it either direction. Let's see. So we could take the car and drive back and have a faster experience. Or we can run around in circles. Or we could just fast travel. Which would be the best? I mean, I suppose in theory I can just come over here and go to the laboratory right there. But then I would have no reason to ever go this far. So let's make a mad dash this way. Just so we can know. There may be some side quest or something that comes about if I walk in this direction. Maybe, maybe not. I'm pretty sure I have oleander stuff, but apparently I don't have the flowers. I have maybe oleander juice or something. What do I have? Instead of just wondering about it, let's just look. Let's see. 4 oleander. So I guess maybe I need 6. So that worked exactly as I figured it was gonna happen. There could have been something that could have happened there, but really that was just a path for no reason. Let's just save ourselves some time. So we've covered that area, we've covered this area. That's practically all of this map. That's just all of it. There is, well, footpath. Let's try this. I don't want to be accused of being lazy, not covering everything. So if I chase this footpath this way, let's take a break. About to end this recording too. Once we get back to the laboratory. We've spent more time here than I thought we would. I honestly felt like we were gonna probably only spend 2 episodes at most on this, in this area, and then move on to the prison area. But we managed to stretch this out a little bit more. And it's not open. Son of a darn it. Well, it seems like it thinks that there's a pathway here I can take. This doesn't seem like a pathway I can take. Well, not too bad. I still made it, but slightly annoying there. So maybe at some point the gate will come about and shut the door. I don't think they can run past there anyways. Maybe at some point that gate does open up and prove a secondary path. But as for the rest of the map, that just doesn't exist. I'd be surprised if there's any more side quests or anything more to do. I'm surprised there's even like 3 fast travel sections in this whole area. So I don't think we're even gonna bother with the Dreamtime sub-quest. I got some stuff to sell. We are at level 36, and according to the game, we have done 77% of the game, which is getting there. It's definitely getting there. That's what I want to see. I want to get this to 100% main plot progress, as in being done with the game. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.